Hey everyone, we're back with new scripts on the block. New script on the block.
Yeah, get it right.
And that was my co-host Grahm Pritchard, and I'm Nero Manalo. And today we have Joshua Luna, or Josh Luna. Say hello to everyone, Josh.
How's it going, everyone?
Cool. So he brought in pair people. This is the when this podcast episode comes out, it is going to be in the month of October, and in the month of October for our episodes, we are concentrating on horror-esque scripts and stories and stuff like that. So Para People definitely fits into what we're going for. And can you sorry, I'm jumping the gun. Who are you, Josh? What's going on with you?
I'm Josh. Aspiring filmmaker. I got a podcast of my own, and like I signed Grahm, I'm thinking about going back into stand-up comedy here real soon. Took a break for about a year, but I miss being on stage, so pretty sure I'll be back up on stage in about a month or two.
You have any of your stand-up content anywhere, posted anywhere?
I think there's some stuff on Facebook or YouTube. I never really maintained a strong social media presence when I was doing it. But whatever is up there is probably from when I first started, so back when I was really terrible. Yeah.
I gotcha. So with that being said, you being into comedy, is this kind of what influenced Para People in being a type of comedy?
So growing up, I was a big fan of horror films, and as I got older and kind of more jaded as a person, I just had this real dry sense of humor that developed. Mm-hmm. And anytime I can combine the two, I have a good time with it. So, yes, it's paranormal related, but it's very. It's supposed to be really funny. I think it's funny. I could be wrong, but it should be funny.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So when did you write this?
So I wrote the first episode. I completed the first episode about a month ago.
Okay.
Then I wrote 3 other episodes. I have 6 soft ideas for the next couple of episodes. My plan is to have the first season be about 13 episodes long.
Okay. Cool. And prior to Para People, have you worked on other scripts or any other concepts or ideas?
Yeah. Around the time I stopped doing comedy, I was hooking up with some other comedians, and we did a skit show. And actually, one of the skits I wrote for that group was what inspired me to make this show, because we made a 7-minute short. And I thought it was pretty decent, and I was I think I can make something really cool here. So,
okay, let's see. So, obviously, this is a series that you want to tackle. Is there any sort of presence online, or is this just strictly conceptual at the moment with you writing the scripts and everything like that?
So I actually cast the whole thing already. I have all the major players have been cast up. I'm contacting the Jerome Hotel in Tombstone to get what I need for permits. I have a small group of people looking to start a web campaign. Create a website.
Gotcha.
and fix the mistakes I made before, where I wasn't so much online on social media, and try to push this really hard. So
okay.
Are you doing anything like GoFundMe? How's your funding?
Not yet. We're going to. What we want to do is we want to film the pilot first, and show a proof of concept. We're not just a couple of people with a pipe dream. No, we've got something real. We've put in some work. We put in our own money to make the pilot. Mm-hmm. Now give us more money.
Right. Fair enough.
Find someone to buy it or give you guys money.
Yeah. No. We're looking everywhere. We're looking at possibly instead of just putting it online, maybe putting it on Amazon. We're looking at what we have to do to get it there. IMDb credits. We're trying to make this as legitimate as possible for everyone involved.
Right.
Awesome. That sounds good. Well, if you need more crew, just let us let us know. Anyway, let's see. So Any other questions more so geared towards who Joshua Luna is?
I do not believe so.
Okay. And I think I'm tapped out on that too. Do you have any questions for us of who we are as people? I know you've been listening to our episodes, but like, we're here right now, so
Yeah, no, like what's your experience? Like I know that you wrote Rage, and did you direct it as well?
Yes, more or less.
More or less.
With Rage, and I probably discussed it in that podcast, is that, you know, it's definitely a collaborative effort with, you know, the guys that I was working with. You know, obviously authenticity played into the fact of like how we were going to approach things. So I would say more of a collaboration, but I definitely pushed and kicked and screamed in the right direction of what we needed to do to accomplish things.
Yeah, I thought it looked really good. You know,
I appreciate that.
I enjoyed it.
Cool.
And you, what's your background?
So I'm fresh out of school.
Okay.
And when I read scripts, I read them like a cinematographer. Not huge on writing. I more visual ideas rather than create my own storylines, I guess. But yeah, just fresh out of school. Mostly done a lot of school projects, but making my way into the huge film industry.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm kind of a stickler for script formatting because when I was in school, I did like a small internship at a really small production company. They're not around anymore, but what I did was they would get submissions, like just tons, like, hey, make my movie. Mm-hmm. And my job was to read them and report, like, is it a viable film? If not, why not? If it is, let's push it on to the next level. So,
or how to make it more viable.
Yeah, yeah. So I read a lot of really bad scripts, like,
wow.
Yeah. There's, and it not necessarily like the content, but like the way they're written, because a clean script, you know, it's very structured. You know, you don't have a lot of like adjectives and, you know, superfluous words. It's, you know, you're the writer, you're not the director, you're not, you know what I mean? Like you can,
oh goodness,
you can direct them with with the actions, mm-hmm. if you know how to do it right. So
I gotcha. Cool. And then I guess other background stuff, like be on the lookout for, I don't know if you've talked to Alyssa, but like a film that she directed, I was the DP on, so that's coming out this October too. So there's that. Sorry, I heard a noise outside. And just like with my background experience, it's just a bunch of stuff. I graduated in 2014, I think, and ever since I've been in this indie market and also doing the corporate stuff with Arizona Studios. So
nice. Yeah. That's what's up.
And okay, I guess we can move forward with Para People. Okay, so approaching this, I know there's a bunch of characters, and what we usually do is divvy out who's going to play who. Are all these characters the only ones that we're really concentrated on? With
no,
there's definitely more down here.
Yeah, there's 2, 3. There's like 4 more characters that get introduced. 4 more characters.
Oh my god.
We got it.
So I mean, at least we can divvy out these main characters that are shown right now. So, do you have any sort of preference?
No, I'll let you guys choose.
Okay.
It's your show. I'm just enjoying the ride, man.
All right. With that being said, would you be okay with doing any sort of the narration bits?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so narration bits I'll leave to you, and then let's see. I'll have.
I can be Jeff.
Yeah, I read sarcastic on his like character description. I'm like, all right, yeah, Grahm could be Jeff. Fine, I'll be Alice.
I can be Brian.
And I'll be Mark. Gosh, I need a... Dang, I should have like highlighted some of these things to remember who we are.
Sean as well. I know he's a bigger role. I believe, right? Sean's a pretty big role.
Yeah, he's the face of the company or of the show.
I'll definitely be Sean.
Okay.
Unless you want to take any of the characters.
Please go ahead.
Okay.
I like hearing other people read the characters.
Okay, for sure. So, Graham's Jeff and Brian. I'm Alice, Mark, and Sean, or Mark. You know what? Can I have you be Mark?
I'll be Mark.
Be Mark. All right. Cool. See, Practical Joker, you're in stand-up. There we go. It works
There we
out.
go. We got this.
And then with all the other characters, how about let's just do this just so we can get going. We'll probably eyeball each other, like, okay, who's reading for that? First one to do it just does it.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. And then if there's any, we'll just establish it there and then. All right. Cool. And then, sorry, before we get started, for para people, do you have a log line or any sort of like short description that you want to give so the audience knows what we're about to tackle?
The best way I can explain it, the way I've been describing it to people who have shown any interest, is like think of The Office, but instead of selling paper, they're paranormal investigators, and instead of the actual like family-friendly cast of The Office, it's the guys from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh boy. Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah. I don't know if that like paints.
No,
it,
yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Arizona Studios. Arizona Studios, a full-service video content specialist. We're here to illuminate your message and compel your audience to take the right action. For more information, head to our website at arizonastudios.com and be sure to tune in for more content on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Okay, so we're going at it. We're on page 1. Here we go.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, mid-30s, overweight, sarcastic and dry, second in command, lead investigator and researcher, lounges on a couch. He is engrossed in a video game on his cell phone. Alice, mid-20s, small, awkward, but with a false sense of bravado, secondary researcher investigator, leans against a wall. She twirls her finger through her hair and tries to play up the sex angle for the camera. Brian, late 20s, tall, uninterested, extreme skeptic, sound technician, sits on the other end of the couch. He is asleep. Mark, early 20s, practical joker, does not take the job seriously at all. Editor, sits at his computer. He goes over footage. Sean, late 30s, good shape, cocky, huge ego, face of the show, walks into the office.
Everyone, stop what you're doing. I have great news.
No one moves. Interior confessional, anytime.
My name is Sean, and this is my crew. We've been in business about 4 months now, ever since I learned how easy it would be to get my own reality show. This ghost hunting nonsense is mad easy, and white people eat this shit up. That's my motto. Always aim for the white money.
Interior, office, day. Paula, early 20s, fit, enthusiastic, unpaid intern, walks in behind Sean. She has 2 drink carriers of coffee, coffee-based drinks.
I got the coffee.
Paula, I was in the middle of...
Jeff gets up from the couch. Brian wakes up.
Thank God, I was dying over here. Took you long enough, though.
Jeff grabs his coffee from the holder. Brian waves Paula over. Paula hands Brian his coffee.
Sorry, guys, but I had to stop at 4 different coffee shops. I'll try to be quicker next time.
Paula hands a cup to Alice.
I just can't do Starbucks. I prefer to support local businesses.
Interior confessional.
These giant corporations move and kill local economies. How long before everything is just the same cookie cutter crap?
Interior office.
Guys, I have great news.
Oh, sorry, I don't remember who I am.
This is Brian. You know the local coffee shops don't grow their own coffee, right? The mom and pops rape the indigenous people the same as the big corporations.
This cup was made with love and care.
Alice sips from her coffee. She makes a face that indicates it doesn't taste very good. Paula hands a cup to Mark. She motions towards Tim, mid-30s, quiet, cameraman. Paula places Tim's cup on the desk.
My name's Tim. I work the cameras around here. I point and I shoot. That's all.
Interior, office. Mark looks at the coffee cup on the desk next to the computer. Mark glares at Paula. Could you put Tim's drink over there, away from the computers?
Right, sorry. Don't know what I was thinking.
Clearly you weren't. Mark sips from his cup. He swivels around in his chair to face the group. He bumps his chair into the desk. Coffee spills over his keyboard. Damn it!
If you don't have cash, you guys can just Venmo me the money. Also, I use Cash App.
Do you take post-dated checks? Interior confessional.
I'm an unpaid intern right now. Cross my fingers, Sean will hire me soon. I had to dip into the rent money my dad sent me to buy the coffee.
Interior office. Sean bangs his fist against the wall. Everyone starts. Sean reaches for his cup of coffee. Paula looks down at the last cup.
Oh, this one's mine.
Sean grabs the coffee.
Guys, listen. Forget the damn coffee.
Sean pulls the lid off the coffee. He drinks the coffee and spits it back into the cup.
What the hell is this?
That one's mine.
Sean hands the cup back to Paula. Paula stares at the coffee.
Damn it, I'm trying to tell that I booked us a session at the Jerome Hotel.
Paula throws a coffee in the trash. Hasn't, everyone been there?
No, that would be your mom.
Jeff raises his hand for a high five. None are given. Jeff, do you even know what a vagina smells like? Interior confessional. I'm the sound tech. My name is Brian. For the record, I'm pretty sure ghosts are bullshit. I just really need to pay off some student loans. Interior confessional.
Yes, I know what vagina smells like. It's musky. It's got a certain... Maybe it's been a while.
Interior office. Sean stares at Brian.
I fucking hate you, Brian.
Brian shrugs.
No, I think Jerome could be really badass. I'll do some background research. See if I can find anything specific for our investigation to focus on.
Interior confessional.
Yeah, when Sean first asked me to help him out, I was immediately excited. I love all things paranormal and occult. How could I say no?
Interior office. Sean clasps his hands together. Jeff makes to leave the room.
Hold on, Jeff. Let Alice take the lead on research right now.
Jeff droops his head, his shoulders hunch forward slightly. Alice makes a duck face at the camera.
What's wrong with your face, Alice? Stop that. That's not what we talked about.
Interior confessional.
I bring the sex appeal to the show in droves. Trust me, sex sells. Baby, let me tell you, my business is well into black. No, I didn't mean I sleep with black guys. Not that I wouldn't. I just... shit.
Interior confessional.
She's hopeless. I can't believe I thought I could coach her to be sexy. I should have known I would have to do everything myself.
Sean takes off his shirt. He flexes. Interior office.
Go. I want a full history on the Jerome Hotel ready for me to look over in the next 2 hours.
Alice's duck face falters.
There's decades and decades of information to sort through. You want a full history in 2 hours?
Sean claps his hands at Alice. Interior confessional.
I'm not really going to look over that shit, man. That's what I have my nerds for. Now, you just got to keep them on their toes. Keep them sharp. Don't give them room to question your leadership.
Sean looks in the distance. He nods with a smirk. Interior office.
Then you better get started. We leave tomorrow morning.
Brian laughs from his position on the couch.
Tomorrow morning?
Mark stands up. I already have plans for tomorrow.
Why would I need you there anyways? You won't be editing in Jerome.
Mark nods as he sits back down. Interior confessional. My name is Mark. I do the editing, create the sizzle reels. There's really not much sizzle to reel here. I don't have any plans tomorrow. I just don't want to drive up to Jerome with these guys. They all kind of suck. Interior office. Sean grabs a folder with a few sheets of paper. He hands it to Jeff.
Jeff, I need you and Brian to interview the witches. That applied.
Sean hands a file to Jeff.
You won't be present for this?
I'm the boss, Jeff. The face of the show. I cannot be bothered with mundane bullshit like this. Besides, Tim will be recording, and I will be viewing on the monitor from another room.
That's not creepy as all hell.
And you will have an earpiece connected to me at all times. You will be my puppet.
Interior confessional.
I went to Berkeley.
Interior
Sorry,
office.
is that supposed to be is he supposed to be pissed that he's
yeah,
here? Okay.
Yeah, he's kind of he's dejected, I went to Berkeley and this is what I have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interior office, Jeff opens the folder.
There are only 2 applications here.
Our cup runneth over. Sean glares at Brian.
Just get it done. They'll be here soon. Paula, I need an energy drink.
Oh,
Paula?
Sorry. We're all out, Sean.
So run to the corner store. Why do I have to think of everything around here, you guys? Paula, why are we even paying you?
Wait, does this mean I'm officially on payroll?
Sean walks away.
Okay, yeah, no, we can talk about this later.
Interior confessional.
You see, a good leader needs to know how to delegate. I prefer to keep my hands out of the actual duties. Instead, I choose to critique the crew mercilessly as they do what I am telling them to do.
Sean mimes pulling the strings on puppets. Interview room, or interior interview room.
So he's like a dentist, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could call him. He's just like a egotistical dickhead.
So dentist.
Yeah, you could definitely call him that.
All right.
Jeff and Brian sit on the side of a table. They look through the 2 resumes.
I can't believe I'm stuck in here hiring detail when I could be driving into the history of Jerome. This is bullshit, man.
You really need to get laid, dude.
He's not wrong, Jeff. You could also stand to lose 50 pounds.
Paula walks in with Cindy. She is gorgeous. She is a gorgeous stacked woman. She wears a very revealing outfit.
She's hired. Hire her now. Outstanding work, lads. Great work. Or great job.
Jeff clears his throat. Jeff and Brian stand and extend their hands forward at the same time. Cindy stalls with her hand halfway to both. Jeff pulls his hand back, so does Brian. They both extend their hands again. Both men put their hands at their side.
Thank you for coming in today. Please have a seat.
Cindy sits. Jeff and Brian sit.
Please excuse me for just a moment.
Jeff sends a quick text to Alice. Grab a chair and block Sean in the room. Interior office. Alice reads her phone. She shrugs and nods. Alice grabs a chair and places it against the door to Sean's office. She sits in the chair. Interior interview room. Jeff folds his arms on the table. Brian slouches in his chair. He keeps sneaking glances at Cindy's chest.
Cindy, right?
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. So please, Cindy, tell us a little about yourself.
Don't spare any details.
Lowered the temperature in the room. Well, I just turned 22 last week. I am currently enrolled at ASU.
You were in school?
She can read.
What are you studying right now?
I'm a communications major.
Oh yeah? That's fantastic. Is that what interested you in this position?
Yeah, I figure everyone does porn these days. A little extra cash never hurt anyone. Besides, it beats the hell out of a real job. Why are you not offering her the job right now?
Interior confessional.
This is the whole reason I decided to get into TV.
I'm sorry, porn?
Yeah, is that not what this is?
Cindy begins to remove her top. Jeff shoves his hands out.
No, that's not necessary. This isn't that kind of interview.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you stupid? You're fired. You're fired right now. I thought this was some kind of weird fetish thing. Para people.
No, this isn't. No, we're not we're a paranormal ghost hunting show.
Oh, like Supernatural?
Exactly. Wait, no, not like Supernatural. This is a reality show about our team of ghost hunters. We go to different haunted sites to try and find signs of paranormal activities. Paranormal. Para-people.
Will this be on TV?
Oh yeah, big time. You'll probably even get an Emmy.
A what?
God, you are too perfect. Cindy flashes a quick grin at Brian.
Will I have to take my clothes off?
No, of course not.
Can I?
Oh my God, yes, absolutely.
Please excuse my partner here. He's just joking, of course.
Cindy shrugs.
Brian, get your hand off my lap.
My hand's not on your lap, bro. They both look down. Cindy's foot is rubbing the inner thigh of Jeff's leg.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in. We have some more candidates to review today.
Just one. I'd say you're a shoo-in for the part. Cindy bounces in her seat with excitement.
That's fantastic news!
Brian starts bouncing in his seat with Cindy. It really is. Brian stands up. He has an erection. He opens his arms towards Cindy for a hug. He looks down. He turns his hips from Cindy and the camera. He sticks his erect crotch in Jeff's face.
Brian, what the fuck?
Shit. My bad, bro. Not bad, though, right? Jeff sits down quickly. Oh, that was a typo. It should be Brian.
Thank you for coming in today, Cindy. We'll be in touch.
Cindy stands up and leaves the room. Interior confessional. Cindy tries to remove her top. She looks up past the camera. She shakes her head with a questioning look. Cindy shrugs. She returns her top.
Everyone was really nice. I'm excited to work here. I think that Jeff guy might be gay.
Interior confessional.
No, I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just, not.
Interior interview room. Paula walks into the room. She brings in Nicole. Nicole is dressed a little frumpy. Her hair is frizzled a little. Jeff stands. His eyes follow Nicole all the way to her seat. He shakes her hand.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Yeah, please sit.
Nicole sits. She smiles at the pair.
Nicole, I'm Jeff. This here is Brian.
Brian throws her a lazy salute. He looks back down at his phone.
Thank her for her time and call Cindy back right now.
Jeff removes the earpiece from his ear.
Jeff, put me back in your ear.
So, Nicole, why are you interested in working with us here on Para-People?
I am a student... oh gosh, here we go. I'm a student of the occult and the paranormal. I am a practicing Nordic Wicca. Freya is my guide. I have also been force sensitive.
Brian scoffs.
Since my grandmother died in a horrible accident when I was 8.
Jeff leans closer to Nicole.
Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened, if you don't mind us asking?
Nicole dabs at the corner of her eye.
She went to bed one night, and she just never woke up. Just passed peacefully in her sleep.
Oh, okay. How old was she?
She was 89.
So, natural causes. Jeff throws a quick elbow at Brian.
Yes, I can see how that would be horrible. Please tell us about this sensitivity of yours.
Nicole takes a deep breath.
I apologize. That was not very professional. Well, I can communicate with the dead. I have a totem that I use to channel and connect with their energies.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, I think you'd be a great fit for this job. I feel like your skills will help us round out the team nicely. I'd love to offer you the job right now.
There was a loud crash against the wall. Sean is heard wailing. All three people in the room look at the wall. Interior office. Sean jumps out of his chair. He tries to run out of the small office. His door jams against him. On the other side of the door, Alice sits in the chair. Interview room.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Now, the pay isn't much right now. We've still yet to air our first episode. Oh, speaking of, we're driving out to Jerome tomorrow. I know it's extreme short notice, but do you think you could make it out?
Absolutely. Yes, I'll be there.
Actually, we'll be driving out together. Just be here tomorrow by 6 a.m.
Interior confessional.
He is so damn fired.
Interior confessional.
I think Nicole is going to be a great addition to the team. Absolutely.
Interior office. Night. Jeff and Sean sit alone at a table.
Sean, I saved you a world of trouble. Do you know how many sexual harassment claims she would have slapped you with?
Jeff, did she look like the type of file a sexual harassment claim?
No, she didn't. I told you Parapeople was a dumbass name.
Jeff turns away from Sean. Cut to interior office day. Everyone is in the office minus Sean. Brian looks at his watch. Jeff is on the phone. Jeff, it's 8:30. Where the hell is he?
What do you think I'm doing?
Jeff walks away from the group. Brian shakes his head. He looks over at Alice. Brian walks over to her. Brian sits on a chair near Alice. Alice greets him with a smile. You almost look kind of hot in the morning. Alice sighs deeply. She turns away from Brian. What? That was a compliment.
You're almost not a complete douche, moron.
Jeff paces the back of the room.
Hey, Sean, Jeff again. Where the hell are you? We were supposed to hit the road by 6:30 a.m.
Sean walks into the room.
Hey, good morning, money makers.
Never mind, you just arrived.
Jeff hangs up his phone. He sticks his cell phone into his pocket.
Who's ready to make some TV history?
Interior car day. It's a montage. Random images of them driving. Paula drives the whole way. Paula pumps gas. Random shots of the group having fun. Jeff has puppy eyes for Nicole. Exterior Jerome Hotel day. Everyone is unloading the car. Sean stands with his hands on his hip. He looks at the Jerome Hotel and smiles.
Guys, hurry up. We're losing light. Weren't you the one 2 hours late this morning? I don't pay you for excuses, Alice. Paula, I will take the keys, thank you.
Paula falters. She extends her hand towards Sean.
This is my car.
Sean nods. He gestures for her to hand over the keys. Paula hands the keys to Sean. He stuffs the keys in his pocket. A Jerome employee walks towards the group.
Sean, should I give you the gas receipts now, or...?
Sean dismisses Paula. He walks up to the Jerome employee. Jeff joins. Exterior car day. Paula stands by the car. She confesses.
I don't think I can pay my rent right now. My dad is going to kill me.
Exterior Jerome Hotel.
Hi, how can I help you guys today?
Oh no, we're fine. We can carry our own equipment in. We're not fully insured.
What? I apologize. I don't quite follow. Your equipment?
Yeah, purchased a permit to allow us to come in and film an episode of our show, Parapeople. We're ghost hunters.
I believe there's been some kind of mistake, sir.
Sean reaches into his pocket. He pulls out a sheet of paper.
See right here. I purchased a permit for us to investigate your fine establishment. We're going to make you guys famous. I almost charged you.
Jerome employee takes the paper from Sean.
Yeah, what you have here, sir, is a ticket for the haunted tour. This is not a permit to film.
Tickets for a tour? For $90?
I do apologize if there's been some kind of confusion.
Sean shakes his head. He turns around.
All right, guys, let's load the gear back. After that, we can take their little tour. Might as well. We drove all the way out here and paid all this money.
Yeah, sir, the ticket is for one person.
For $90.
No one moves.
Well, $90 is $90. Load the shit up before I get back.
Sean heads up towards the Jerome Hotel with the Jerome employee. Cut to interior hotel night. Sean stands in front of the bed. Jeff, Nicole, and Alice stand behind him. Jeff shakes his head. He rolls his eyes. Alice has one hand on her hip. She looks at the camera.
Where's Brian?
Doesn't matter. His job isn't that hard. Nicole, make yourself useful and hit record on the audio recorder there. Excuse me?
Sean motions towards the recorder. He takes a deep breath. Nicole presses record. Sean waits for her to get back in place. He shoos her further into the room.
We had a slight hiccup today with the Jerome Hotel, but that's not going to stop us. What most people don't know is the entire town of Jerome is commonly known as the most haunted town in the world. And I can tell you that no place in the most haunted city in the world is as haunted as this motel. This motel is often talked about in a hushed whispers in paranormal groups the world over.
The wall bangs loudly. Sexual moans are heard from the next room. Jeff rubs his face. Alice presses her ear to the wall.
The spirits are active already.
The moaning intensifies. The bang on the wall gets louder.
Oh God, don't stop! Don't stop! Deeper, you bitch!
The banging and the moans intensifies.
Fuck me.
If you listen closely, you will hear the spirit in EVP format, reliving her final moments.
It's not EVP if you just hear it in the open.
Sean turns to glare at Jeff.
Oh God, don't stop! Deeper, you bitch! Truly chilling.
Exterior hotel night. Jeff is on the balcony with Tim. They share a cigarette. The door to the room next door opens. Cindy walks out. She adjusts her clothes as she leaves. Cindy waves at the camera. Brian steps into the doorway. He is naked. He nods at Jeff and Tim. Interior confessional.
He booked the tour with my card.
Her phone rings. Paula is scared.
Hi, Dad.
Fade out.
So we just got done reading Pair of People. Due to the fact that this was a
Hefty script.
Hefty 23-page script. We're breaking this down to 2 episodes. So you just listened to the first episode about who Josh is as a person and his script Pair of People. And if you would like to hear and listen to our feedback and just our discussions, our cool discussions about what Pair of People is and where it's going and how
it's a way of life.
Yes. and how we're the feedback that we're giving Josh. Tune in next time to episode 2 of Pair of People. Right, Grahm?
Yep, that's right.
All right.
Come back next week.
Josh, you want to say something about coming back?
Yeah, I'm excited. You guys get a double dose of me, so consider yourselves lucky. And in the meantime, look for me on my podcast, Cynical Pop, Podbean, Google Play, and Spotify.
All right, have a good week, guys.